Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Today we're going to do something new. At least for me, it's new. My uncle sent me a clip of this video saying, hey, check this guy out, what do you think? And I realized at that moment, I need to be reacting to songs that my friends and family send me. Because you know how your friends and family send you stuff and they're like, you're going to love this, and then you never listen to it? Well, I'm going to actually listen to it, and I'm going to share my thoughts and reactions with y'all. So this is Oliver Anthony, and the song is Scornful Woman. This is the official music video. It's only 3 minutes long. We're going to give it a listen. Hopefully I listen to the lyrics, because I bet it's going to be good. And we're obviously going to learn the guitar and all of that stuff. So thank you so much for Patreon. Thank you so much for YouTube. Likes, comments, subscribes. Onward, Oliver Anthony. I don't know nothing about him. West Virginia, 2025. Snow. Oh, it's raw.
Well, she got a side tour I wanna run from. She'll turn a warm afternoon into a cold, cold one. Well, he grabbed the apple and Adam took a bite. And now all these years later, and the mask still ain't right with a scornful woman.
This is raw.
I used to sleep so good, didn't have a nightmare. I was busy dreaming, believing he's always gonna be right there. And now the middle of the day is like the middle of the night.
I didn't expect low voice, dude. So it's G minor, B flat, F, E flat, D, G. Pretty straightforward stuff there, at least enough for me to pick it up first try, and then it repeats, which also helps analyze when there's not a bunch of changes and stuff. So that's a 1 chord, a 3 chord, a 7 chord, and then a 6/5 quickly.
And the chord says,
let's back it up.
Of the night. And the chord says 50-50, but the math don't seem right.
Right to the 5 chord. Okay, 2 things I noticed. While it is raw, and what I mean by raw is like it's the pitch is wavering, like it's not like a perfectly, they're not using computers to fix their playing, right? They're legit playing this right now. The recording quality is less than, you know, super professional. While all that being said, the fiddle player is dirty, but he's pitched perfect, man. That's how you know you're a good player, when your pitch is in tune, but you can still get the raspy, raw, you know, fiddling. And those like guitar licks, I don't know, maybe it's a fiddle lick, but you know, like a, I don't know why that's the thing I chose. Like, ignore the notes, but that style where you pick a note and you pull off 2 notes. Also, the other thing I noticed is right here, when it shows the guitar, he's playing, but it's in G, which means he's tuned down. So you have to play up higher for it to be a G. So this G is actually G flat when you're tuned down to E flat. And I love tuning down to E flat. Jimi Hendrix did it. Van Halen did it. Stevie Ray Vaughan did it. A lot of people do it. It makes the guitar feel a lot cooler. And I usually do it. Right now I have them all in standard because I hate accidentally messing up. Like going to play a G and then you forget you're in a different tuning. And anyway, so right there you can tell, boom, he's on the 4th fret, but you can hear a G, which means he's tuned down his guitar, which helps when you're using visuals to learn a song. Like this thing, luckily there's nothing crazy, but if there was a riff and it had a low E flat in it, I would know immediately, oh, he's tuned in E flat. But since it doesn't, you'd have to see the visual because it's the same. Right, whether you do that or played the last chord as a major. But anyway, let's see what the rest of the song has in store for us. Listen to the pitch.
So she can have all the money, and they can keep all the fame. I go back to being broke as a joke if I could just get a break from the pain.
Guitar solo. Classic guitar. See, now when he's playing that, it feels smooth, it feels lighter. The strings will feel softer and lighter because he's tuned down, right? Real quick, I do have my telly right here. He's up on the 16th fret, but you can know the notes are down here, so I don't have my amp, so we're gonna have to go. Listen to that first lick. There. That's like that Chuck Berry, like, I will just do it. So you take the 4th scale degree, bend it to the 5th scale degree, and then hit it. It's like ba na na ba na na ba na na, but the last two na na is on a different string, so slightly different tone. And then also he's hitting the 1 up top, so that's like the right, and we're in G though. You can do it down here. And my strings feel tight just because in my head I'm picturing E flat loosens the strings down a half step. And then you'd have a little bit more wiggle room. Plus, that guitar has old strings on it, and I've recently changed my string gauge from 10 to 9. Now I'm on 8s, a la Billy Gibbons, or I think Jimi Hendrix used some light strings too. No need to work so hard. The tone is just as good. A lot of people will argue that the thicker the string, the thicker the tone, and that might be true, but it's completely unnoticeable to me. I've recorded many songs with different string gauges, and it sounds just about the same. Let's finish this thing on from this solo. I love these licks he's doing. He's hitting 2 strings at once on a lot of those. 2 notes at once. They call them double stops. I don't, but they do. Dude. Okay, whose voice does he sound like?
She can have all the money.
It sounds like 90s country to me. I can't think exactly who it reminds me of. Type in the comments whose voice he's got. I mean, obviously he's his own voice, but it's very low, and it's, oh boy, I wish I could think. Is it Tim McGraw? I know that's a lame, it's not like Alan Jackson. I think it would be a cool pick, or George Strait, right? But Tim McGraw is the man, dude.
Have all the money.
Is that who I'm thinking of? Indian Outlaw. You guys remember this song?
I'm an Indian outlaw. And they can keep all the fame. Cherokee and Choctaw, my baby, she's a Chippewa.
Maybe. It's close. I know a lot of times with country accents, a lot of people say it all sounds the same. I don't, though. I like to pick out the nuance and the difference. That's similar to what I was hearing, but not quite. That's all I got today. I'm a huge fan so far. Oliver Anthony. If there's more songs I should check out, let me know below. Thank you over on Patreon. Make sure to check it out if you want to vote on the next song I react to. It's free. Just make a Patreon account and follow my page. And every Friday I will post a poll. You can vote, and the winner will be the next reaction video. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I will see you next time. Peace.